Is the OC housing market recovery losing steam? Hey there, Christian Walsh, Coldwell Banker Wire Associates. We specialize in single family, multifamily, and leasing in lovely Orange County, California. And we're here with a middle of July update 2020 to let you know where the market is right now. So first, let's talk about how we got here. So April 2020, coronavirus, absolute worst market ever, rock bottom. May and June, things were moving this way, and in June, we even got to the point we were starting to make up for lost sales. So what happened in the first 2 weeks of July? We're gonna show you right now. So here it is, the data for July, and you're about to see some interesting stuff. So first things first, our email newsletter subscribers, they get this data without me in front of it. So that's an important thing. Make sure you reach out and subscribe to our newsletter. But you can see, let's compare first the first 2 weeks of June 2020 versus the first 2 weeks of July. And you can see sales are up, escrows up, new listings flat. So let's talk about that and let's compare to years past, because it doesn't mean much unless you put it in context of what's happened in the past. So you can see that the sales around 1,100 going back 5 years, that's an average number of sales in the first 2 weeks of July. So we are back on track for sales. Escrows, we see that we're up. We're up 30% year over year. We're at a record high, so that's a good thing that we're catching up on lost sales from previous months. Here's where it gets interesting, and then we'll discuss more about this trajectory. New listings flat, if not down, a record low for the first 2 weeks of July. So we have record pending sales and record low new listings. So we're going to talk about what that means right now. All right, so we're back. Are you surprised? Did you expect the numbers to be like that? It is a crazy, crazy time. Pendings are up, new listings are flat. So we could actually have a case where home prices shoot through the roof even more because of a lack of inventory. So these are crazy, crazy days. The other unbelievable thing, interest rates. They dropped below 3% for the first time in the 50-year history that Freddie Mac has been tracking these numbers. So that's gonna lead to potentially more demand and more refinancing as well. So these are some crazy things that are leading to the market going like this, but we have to keep an eye on some very important things, including in the state of California, an increase in the number of cases of coronavirus. We'll see if these act as a buffer to slow things down. And then of course on Monday the 13th, Governor Newsom had the reclosure of indoor operations. So we're back under quarantine yet again. So those things could slow the numbers. The first 2 weeks of July, those weren't as much of an effect. So we'll see how the rest of July plays out. And then of course, we're gonna keep tracking August, September, October, November. We'll keep bringing this data to you. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe on all our channels and subscribe to our email newsletter so you can be one of the first to get this data. Thanks for tuning in.